Hello, everybody. My name's Jourdan, and I am doing my media experience project. I'm going to be doing a poem today, and it's on the topic of discrimination in the media. When I picked this topic, I realized it was going to be very broad, so there's a lot to cover, obviously. As we know in the news, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Black Lives Matter, the LGBT community, shootings pretty much everywhere right now. It's very sad. And I've noticed that the media is indeed trying to bring some awareness to these issues, but in doing that, I feel like they're also doing an injustice because not only is it giving people ideas, but it's not always covered in the right way, and it is usually biased opinions from what I've read. I've read a lot of articles recently um, on different issues going on. I've experienced some of the issues myself, and it's just really dear to my heart and something that I have thought about for a long time. I've wrote about it, and I decided that I wanted to do my project on it. In the beginning, I did have a hard time figuring out what kind of angle I was going to go at, if I was going to use a website, a blog, and I realized I love to write. So I decided to do a poem, and I realized that it may be a little nerdy, maybe a little emotional, or a little bit too intense, but the subject really spoke to me, and I felt like if I put it in a way that was emotional, more people might be able to relate to it or understand it better, because I know when I see something emotional or something that relates to somebody else, I usually can understand it better because it comes from their personal feelings. So I decided to use some of my recent writings that I wrote about certain subjects, kind of combine them together, and I guess it can kind of be a poem. It doesn't rhyme, but it's a very, what I think is powerful in expressing the way that I feel about certain issues and what I've read in the media and how it's kind of helped me. So I'm going to read it, and I hope that you guys like it, and I hope that it makes sense about the kind of angle that I'm trying to go at here. Okay. Discrimination has been a concept since the minute sin entered the world. We are supposed to be a part of an accepting, understanding society, a country where we are free to be ourselves, free to express the person who lies within our vessel. But everyone knows and realizes this is not the case. Instead, we are constantly put on trial for things we cannot change and for things that are going to be a part of us for the rest of our lives. Picture this. Someone goes into the bathroom whose body parts don't match their hearts of who they really think and believe that they are. And in return, they get called a pedophile or a rapist. In return, they leave feeling crushed and lacking self-confidence. Picture a person driving home from a long day at work. They get pulled over for what was supposed to be for a broken taillight, but instead, they find themselves being threatened and their face thrown against the concrete, all because of the color of their skin. Picture a couple, happy in love, their faces lighting up every time the other one walks in the room, getting ready to take that next step, marriage. Instead of everyone being happy and supportive, they judge because it's two women kissing and holding hands. They leave the ring store because the sales rep refused to help them, and now the excitement has subsided. Maybe we should just wait, she says. Picture a woman working hard and picking up the slack of her partner who is too consumed with technology and on his phone constantly. The next day at the business meeting, he gets a promotion with a higher wage. Hers remains the same. People have no idea how much mass media impacts society. The media tries to bring awareness to the transgender person simply wanting to use the bathroom, or the colored person who doesn't want to live in constant fear of being judged by the color of his skin. The gay couple who wants to be married just like any other human beings, and the woman who deserved the promotion but instead got denied for a man even though she worked harder. Even bringing attention to these issues, there is still discrimination. Giving people the ability to share their harmful, disrespectful thoughts, and using it to create an army that continues to break people down, instead of using the power to lift them up. We are in control. We can make the change, but it starts with you. that was my poem, and I hope that everyone understood the kind of way that I was trying to go with that. I appreciate you listening. I look forward to hearing more about everybody else's projects if possible. And I hope that everybody else was impacted by this assignment the same way that I was in bringing awareness to different issues and learning things that we didn't really realize before. So I hope everyone has a good night. Good luck on the rest of your assignments, and thank you for watching. Bye.